What is going on, fight fans? So today we're going to talk about the new damage, the V3 damage. There's a lot good about the V3 damage, right? We've tested it. We've shown that having your hand right here and turning, that this form is slowly being respected more and more as we get further and further away from stuff like the robo punch, right, where you're throwing and you're moving your arms this way and getting more damage for that. We're slowly moving away from that type of space, but obviously there are some imperfections, right? The fact that this strategy can work only in V3 is a little bit concerning and definitely should be fixed, right? Because people will see that and people will try to do that as well. Like, kudos to the guy for helping it get exposed so quickly by showing us, but the truth of the matter is that we need to make sure we close that loose end so that other people cannot do that, especially in ranked. Thankfully, this can't be done in ranked, as V3 is still in the experimental stage where you could only do it in custom and you could only use it for the training dummy. So all of that is fine and dandy, but there are issues with it, not just with that, but also with things that it's not bringing to the table. I think that we are due for a much more extensive counter system. And by that, I mean, I know that there's 30% more damage if they have both of their hands away from their face, but we're going to have to start adding more damage if they have one hand away from their face, because most people oscillate their punches, right? Sure, you might get somebody doing something like this or whatever, somebody doing something like this. Sure, that should be punished, but it should also be punished, maybe not to the same degree as like a 30% or 35%, but it should also be punished if somebody swings and misses. If their arm is still out and you slipped under and hit them with a right hand or a right overhand, there should be some damage. And in this fight that I'm going to have, I hesitate to call the person a spammer. I don't know if I want to use that word per se in this fight. It sure did feel like he was spamming, but maybe I perceived it differently. But the amount of damage he was able to pile up without any fear of a counterattack just made me ponder on the fact that we need a real counter system in here, where when they throw this, and sure, it might be like a lot of people get rocked and people get hurt much easier. But what that does is it kind of brings down the aggression level, right? Like, you can't just go like this and keep chasing somebody and going like this and doing all of this, because you know that the person could be relaxed, calm, and boom, hit you. It seems like it's a pretty difficult to try to mitigate the fact that cardio and activity can trump, somebody being much more careful, much more cautious, much more precise. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this fight. It was a crazy fight. The person was pretty relentless. Of course, again, I hesitate to say if this was spamming. I'll let you guys be the judge of this being spamming or not. But it did feel like nonstop. It felt nonstop, and I had to kind of battle within that place of it being nonstop. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and check this out and see why we probably need a full-blown counter system in version 3 damage. All right, so here we go. That's the gentleman right there. Black boots, orange and gray trunks with the gray gloves.
Okay, get ready.
Let's go. He didn't want to touch gloves. I went to touch gloves. He didn't go to touch gloves. It's all cool. Usually that's a sign that they're ready to spam. Again, I'm not saying that he spammed, but he did seem relentless.
Stop.
Right? So we over here changing position, pivoting. He's going for the body. We're blocking the body. Then we're blocking upstairs. Hook upstairs. 1-2 to the body. Caught that one straight to the body, which damn, like that straight to the body literally took the wind out of him. Now we're trying to go for the knockdown, but he fights back. You see how he's fighting back while he's hurt? Look at all of this. All of that stuff should be definitely doing more damage because he has no regard for defense. His defense was, oh, I'm just going to throw more punches. There I get rocked. So I already know right now from what's going on that I am in a fight. That this is not going to be something where I could just sit back, pick my shots. I'm going to have to go through this storm of punches and deal with it. So we go for the body, we go upstairs, caught him, cracked him twice, he's hurt from the right hook. We go for the body, go upstairs, go to the body again, you can hear them big booms, go to the body again. He's trying to throw, we catching him, we missed that straight right as we slip to the left, got him with a nice little hook. Hook upstairs, rolled the punch. Now he's throwing the one punch. Now there he goes, we catching it. He's getting tired now. He's getting tired, but he's going for the body. He's trying to go as close to my body as possible and go for the body attack. We went for another straight to the stomach. We got him. We got him with a hook. Now we going upstairs. Go straight to the body. You can hear the boom from that hit. Remember, the booms now reflect the damage as opposed to the booms reflecting just velocity. So now when you hear the booms, you at least know you're piling up some damage. All right, so that seemed like we was going all out every single second of that round. I don't feel like there was any moment of that round where there was a relaxing point, right, where we could like sit back and kind of analyze or to kind of see each other's tendencies in a much more care. No, there was none of that. Right, there was just out full 100% fifth gear, all the way pedal to the metal type of fighting. And I think, sure, you should be able to fight that way, right? If that's a style that you want. Like if you have a good engine, you should be able to do that, but it should come with some sort of you can't just come straight at someone. It needs to come with, like, even Mike Tyson, right? He has that style. He's moving his head. There's some technical element to it where he's also understanding defense. This man just throwing. See, he's just throwing. He doesn't. It's like defense doesn't even matter to him. So I think that. Ooh, we caught that though. Ooh, we got him with a hook right there, actually. A right hook. Go for the body. Catch that. Go for the body. Ooh, clean. Go for the body again. Them body hits is really killer right now. Got him again. Boom, boom. He's trying it. He's trying it. Boom. Body, hook upstairs. He's hurt again. We're trying to get him. Oof. Ooh. You see what I'm talking about? It's like no breathing room in this one at all. Another powerful shot to the body. Another powerful shot to the body. But he got us with a right hook. He got us with a right hook. Let's block that. He was trying to go for an uppercut. He going straight down the middle. He's trying to go straight through my guard. Got him with a hook. Hook. Catch. Hook. Oh, man, he got us again. He got us again. He got us again. How much of that? That's crazy. All of that hurt. We catching that downstairs. Got him with a hook while he was coming up. Now he's just going crazy at our bodies. Now I can start seeing, the damage is building up. My heartbeat is going. He has built a lot of damage. I know for a fact he has built a lot of damage in this fight. And all of those consecutive hits that I just got, now I'm blocking downstairs pretty clean. All of those consecutive hits, and again, we're doing the strategy that we talked about, spinning off while backpedaling at full speed. I hear the 10 count, 10 more second clicks. So I knew I was gonna be out of there, but he's definitely tired. He's definitely tired. But you see how we have to have something to deter people from just going crazy without any thought of defense. There should be a counter for if one arm is out. Two arms don't need to be out for a counter damage. One arm is all we need because that's how counters happen, right? Two arms is trying to just punish somebody who's being silly. One arm is punishing somebody tactically, regardless of if they're being silly or not. They're throwing the one punch, you slip under and come upstairs, they should get cracked, right? They should get cracked, and it should help create a deterrent for people to do that. It's not for people to keep doing like punching like crazy. It's for people to feel like they got to pick their spots when they do punch.
Okay, get ready. Fight!
Oh, he finally touches gloves. I wonder why. I wonder why it took him here to do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, we got rocked. Oh, my gosh. All right. Oh, my goodness. See this? See, like, even right there, it'll stop people from just doing this, right? Because when they throw their hands out, we're clocking them in the head. So they can't just throw to the body nonstop like that. Ooh. You see how I'm timing my punches? But he's just like, he's just throwing, right? Like, there's no rhyme or reason. He's just throwing. Ooh, we got him hurt. We got him hurt. Bang, bang. I don't mind going into a barn burner with him when he's rocked, because I know I do more damage and he does less, and he's susceptible to being knocked down. He's hurt again. He's trying it. Oh, my gosh. He just caught me with something. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know how he had enough leverage to do it. To do it, because we were super close. He caught me with something else. Crazy. Oh my gosh! Everything he's hitting me with, and I hear the heartbeat. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna win this round if I don't drop him. Ooh! And we did exactly what we needed to do, because with the heartbeat, I know that he did a massive amount of damage that's going to give him a 10-8 round. So I needed the knockdown to cancel that out. So I got pretty lucky there with the knockdown. It kind of helped me. Moving.
Stop.
I think we, of course, with the amount of attack that he was doing, like, we got to look at the damage. We got the win because we got the knockdown. All right, we got the first round, the second round. So first round, 1,000. Second round, third round, 1,000. But we got the knockdown in that round to give us the win. It's just crazy to me how much, like, that even that second round, 414. See how I did 414 in the second round just doesn't make any sense to me. The fact that he was just going ham and just throwing, like, you throwing shots to the body like this, if somebody cracks you in the head, it should, you know, increase the chances of you getting rocked. It should be an increased chance, because that is very, like, you shouldn't just be hitting somebody in the body while your head is so susceptible to being hit. But the reality is every punch you throw into the body is equivalent to every punch that I'm throwing to your head. So there should definitely be damage markers on the body, on the face specifically. And then on top of that, there should be a counter for even if one arm is out. Let me know if you guys think that that's something that they should implement. I think this fight perfectly encapsulates that. Sure, I won because I got the lucky knockout or knockdown right there at the end, where finally my hooks paid off. But look how many times I rocked them and attempted to, and nothing was happening, right? Keep in mind, this isn't V3, but I suspect that this situation will still exist in V3 because there is no actual counter system in V3. So that's my 2 cents on this. Let me know if you guys think that should be the case as well. I personally didn't feel like the satisfaction that I should have felt from how much he was throwing. Again, I hesitate to say that he was spamming. You guys watched it, if you guys feel like he was spamming, you can say, to me, I can't really put it on, like, I don't know for sure if it was considered spamming or not. It did feel like a lot, right? It felt nonstop, but in my opinion, even that, right? Even if that's not spamming, it's still a person who's being hyper aggressive with no regard for defense. And there should be a punishment there. And I think the best way to do it is, even if one hand is out, everyone is risking themselves every time they throw something. So it makes everybody a little bit more reserved, a little bit more cautious, or hyper aware of what they need to do to avoid punches. So you could be the aggressive guy, but you got to be the aggressive guy while moving your head. You got to be the aggressive guy while, you know what I'm saying, being smart and picking your shots or throwing quick bursts of combinations and then getting out of there. You can't just be a guy who's like that, right? So hopefully this helps people maybe come to a decision of like what other things can be added to help it get closer to the realism. But of course, until the next one, guys, peace out.